Hi, we are a couple of days late, but it is time. It's finally time. We have to go through Q1 trash. So today we're gonna go over my empties and a handful of declutters. We have like, I think one or two that I've accumulated between January, February, and March. So I explained before last year that this is how I'm gonna be doing my empties from now on. So Q1 of 2024 is over. So, I mean, my container is full. I think that at this point, it's fair to say that this container is a pretty good size for collecting empties for a quarter. I think that you're gonna see some patterns emerging, but overall, again, I'm pretty happy with my product usage. And I think that, you know, next quarter, April, May, June, you're gonna see probably a couple of other patterns emerging because I'm already seeing some things moving along. If you like empties videos and this type of content on the internet, please subscribe to the channel and like this video if you find it enjoyable. Let's get going through this rather heavy container. All right, let's start with like I think the more simple and slightly boring stuff. So this is just my hand soap. I just buy like the supermarket brand from the local Safeway subsidiary. I buy it because it's cheap. It's not special. It's supposed to be in like a velvet jasmine scent, but I honestly don't perceive it. It's a very utilitarian thing. I buy it because it's very affordable. I think that bottle is like $1.50 or something like that. And I mean, it's just hand soap, okay? It's not that deep. And yeah, I'm gonna buy it again because it gets the job done of washing my hands and it's very cheap. I already repurchased it. I actually think I repurchased the exact same fragrance. We also have another Bath & Body Works candle. This one is the Vanilla Bean Noel. I got this like for Secret Santa in December, so we burned it through the winter. I really like the Vanilla Bean Noel scent in general. The notes are fresh vanilla bean, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla cake. And yeah, absolutely. Like I have the lotion and I'm wearing it to go to bed right now. And the lotion is very much like, it smells very like frosty kind of, it's like vanilla frosting is what it reminds me of. I'm not surprised now that I see it to see a marshmallow fluff note there because it is that very airy vanilla that is like really, really comforting to wear. So I'm actually thinking that either I wanna see if there's like a non-holiday version of this candle, or then I'll just repurchase it when the holidays come around, but I really like the scent. And we enjoyed the candle quite a bit, and now I'm enjoying the lotion, and it was all part of the same Secret Santa present. So I'm very happy with that. We also have this body wash. This is the St. Ives Hydrating Body Wash in Coconut Water and Orchid. I had never seen this product before, so I don't know if this is available in the US or if this is like a Middle East thing. I don't really know. I would probably buy it again, buy other fragrances. I'm not super familiar with St. Ives body care, except for like the apricot scrub that we all used in the 90s. But this was really enjoyable. It is really thick. So you don't need a lot of product if you're using like a loofah or a glove or something like that. And I didn't really feel like I needed lotion immediately after showering with this. So I found it quite comfortable. If this is something that you take into deep consideration when you're buying your product, St. Ives is now PETA cruelty free. So you can find the little bunny in their products if you were not buying St. Ives before because it wasn't certified cruelty free. I think that was a development from like the middle of last year or something like that. So it's not the strongest smell. Like I didn't really perceive much of the coconut water smell or the orchid. It was pretty mild. So I would definitely not buy it for the fragrance, but I would repurchase it for the product, if that makes sense. Do I have any more body care? Yes, I do. Crystal Lamay's body scrub from Lush. Sorry, there's a hair here. This is a cosmic order of fine sea salt, Epsom salt, and a fresh herbal infusion that helps you focus on what really matters. So you can't really see it anymore because it's pretty much all gone, but it's purple. And I bought it mainly for the Epsom salt element so that I could like use it on days when I have heavy workouts, hopefully for muscle recovery. I really enjoy this scrub. I think that overall Lush scrubs are pretty effective, and it's nice that you can get different mixes. I didn't repurchase a similar one or like a body scrub from Lush because right now I'm using a salt scrub that I got during my trip to the Dead Sea in December, which I have strongly mixed feelings on, not gonna lie. So I might buy a different body scrub that is like a little bit more nurturing. I mean, that one is, but I don't know, it's different from the traditional body scrub, maybe because it's salt-based. And I'm not used to that kind of scrub. I usually go with like sugar or coffee or something like that. But this one from Lush, I would repurchase. And you know, again, like I do enjoy Lush body scrubs, and I would buy them in the future. I'm just trying to look through my basket and see if we are done with body care. I think we are. The big pattern of this quarter, I think, is hair care. I think that that's the big one as far as like empties that I have. I think I'm actually gonna move on to hair care because we do have quite a few products here on that category. So let's go into hair care. Cantu Moisturizing Rinse Out Conditioner. Cantu overall, you know, specializes in curly, textured hair products. It's a regular conditioner, like it's something that I can use, and you know, my hair is still gonna be soft even if I don't use like a deep conditioning mask, so that's nice. Cantu overall is a little bit more on the affordable side of things, although like here this conditioner cost me like $10, like 10 American dollars. So I guess it is kind of priced similar to the US because sales tax here is higher. I have Cantu pretty much as like my default curly hair care line that I buy when I'm not buying something a little bit higher end. And it is fairly available here in Saudi Arabia in most pharmacies. So unless I want to like bring something in from the US or buy something else elsewhere that is more expensive or smaller, then I'll just buy something from Cantu. I actually repurchased this conditioner, pretty much the same one, and I'm like almost more than halfway through it because if you know, curly girls, that you move through your conditioner a lot faster than everything else. But I mean, Cantu continues to be solid for me. I really love it. Next, Briogeo Curl Charisma Rice Amino and Avocado Leave-In Defining Cream. Overall, I really like Briogeo products. When it comes to this leave-in, I'm not sure that this is the best leave-in for like long-term curl definition for my type of curl. It defines, but the definition doesn't really last for, I would say, maybe more than like 2 days. After that, I start to lose definition. It helps to add a gel that has a little bit more hold with this one. And I guess that the answer there would be to like, this would probably work better if I pair it with the Curl Charisma gel, which happens to be my favorite gel of all time. But this one is really nice for when you don't want to go too crazy on the product buildup. Whoops. When you don't want to put a lot of product in your hair or you don't necessarily need a very defined curl. I do enjoy this one, and I mean, it's Briogeo. Of course, I would repurchase it. Overall, I think that the line is really well formulated and it treats my hair. It's treated my hair well so far. More hair care. Do we have more hair care? Yes, we do. Mizani Cream Cleansing Conditioner. I actually got this as a gift from my sister. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas prior. I had never tried Mizani. Mizani is available at Sephora, I believe. And I had been curious about it. This is the True Textures line. I really like the conditioner. It's not the thickest conditioner in the world, so I personally need to use a lot of it. So it's kind of one of those products where it's like, well, are you really, you know, like for the price that it costs, because I think this is a little over $30 or so, like, are you like, is it really a good value for the money when you have to use a lot and you may run through it a bit quicker than other things? I don't know. I like the line overall, the things that I've tried, and I like the conditioner. I don't know that I would repurchase it right this second. Like, it wouldn't be like my number one choice to repurchase. I guess that's the best thing that I can say. But I think that's because I feel like I need thicker products that give me a little bit deeper of a conditioner. Next up, we have more hair care. The Pattern Curl Gel I think that's the whole name. Yeah, Pattern Curl Gel. This doesn't look like a gel. It actually looks like a cream. So it's a really interesting product. And again, it's not one of those gels that is gonna give you that really crunchy definition, and it's not gonna leave you a very visible, very strong cast. So I personally like to mix it with a leave-in conditioner, and that's how I prefer to get my hold. If you want something that gives you a longer lasting hold that you kind of break through over the course of several days, then maybe this is not the product for you. But if you want a softer hold for your curls, or you have curls that don't necessarily need that much hold because they get defined rather easily, then maybe this could be a good option for you. As far as like price point, Pattern is at Sephora. It's also at Ulta. The price point of Pattern, I find it to be kind of like mid-range for what Sephora offers, especially when it comes to hair care. So definitely want to check out. Is this the first product from the brand that I've tried? I can't remember right now, but I'm definitely curious to try more, especially because if, this is Tracy Ellis Ross's line, and if she really does have a lot of say in the product development, I hope so, because her hair is spectacular. I mean, she has the best curly hair. It looks so cool, that I really do hope that she is applying like what she's learned about her hair over the course of her lifetime and with her stylist and stuff to develop Pattern. I really hope so. I don't know that I would repurchase this gel specifically because, again, I prefer the Briogeo gel, and I'm trying a couple others at the moment. But it is a solid one, and I really appreciate the fact that it's not that heavy and it's not that crunchy because it feels more like a cream. I think I'm done with hair care. No, I'm not. Bread Beauty Bar Hair Cream. This is the Elastic Bounce Leave-In, which comes in this gigantic jar, which is also very heavy, which makes it a little bit difficult to manage in the shower. So for me, since I style my hair in the shower while it's still like soaking wet, this is not an ideal container because it's really heavy, and if your hands are slippery and wet from the shower and the products, it's just uncomfortable to deal with. Again, this I didn't find was necessarily the most hydrating leave-in for me. I don't know if it's a combination of the water in my hair or how dry my hair is overall, but I don't know, like sometimes I loved it, sometimes I didn't. I have mixed feelings about this one, and you've seen Bread products in some of my other Empties before. I really do like the brand, but I would like to try maybe another leave-in from them just to see if all the leave-ins are the same. Packaging wise, I would not repurchase this because I really just find the packaging really inconvenient and really uncomfortable. The product is good, it's just not my favorite leave-in. The one thing that I will say about this leave-in is that if you have my type of curl, you shouldn't use too much product because it's gonna get like, I don't know the word in English for this. Like it's gonna get really thick and like it gets matted eventually, especially if you don't dry it really well. You have to kind of be a little sparse with the product that you use. Otherwise the curl definition, it doesn't quite happen because it's really heavy. I think that that's maybe a product that is better thought for a more shrunk curl, like a more coily hair than mine, but that's my opinion. Okay, a little candle that we missed. This is what is this? Oh, it's a grapefruit candle from Nest New York. This came, I think, with my birthday present last year. No, it came in a candle sampler kit from like those Sephora favorite sets. It smells exactly like that. It smells like a grapefruit. It smells like grapefruit. I really like Nest New York fragrances and I like the candles. So I don't know if I would buy exactly that one in a big size because it's just grapefruit. And I don't know that that's like my favorite smell around the house, but it is really nice to burn in like a small space, especially on that size, like a guest bathroom, which is where mine was. One more hair care item. No, we have two more hair care items left that I can see. Okay, Way Leave-In Conditioner. This is great. I really like to take this with me, for example, when I'm going to the beach. And my hair is gonna be like repeatedly wet for a number of days, but it is very lightweight and really easy to combine with other products because you know, as a leave-in conditioner, since this is a spray, it's gonna deliver a really thin layer in your hair, and then you can, you know, bring in the styling products that, you know, for curly hair are usually a little bit heavier. Ouai, in my opinion, is one of the few hair care lines out there that can truly say that they are for all hair types, in my opinion. I've used Ouai when I've had straight hair, like when I straighten my hair. I've used Ouai when I've had curly hair, and it works beautifully in both situations. Still delivers hydration, still delivers care. So yeah, I would absolutely repurchase this. I got this one as a gift. But I've used it before. This is not my first bottle of the leave-in conditioner. I think this is like my second or my third, because it used to come in subscription boxes for me before. So I'm quite familiar with that product, and I really, really, really like it. The same way that I like the Ouai product line overall. For the record, I will have as many of these products as are available linked in the description box. Some of those links are going to be affiliated links, so if you use them, I may earn a small commission, but they will be clearly marked as affiliates in the description box. If you do use them, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your purchase. Let's keep going with the last hair care item, which is the Shu Uemura Essence Absolue Nourishing Protective Oil with camellia oil. It's camellia oil. That's what this is. I got this also in a Sephora Favorites kit, like a luxury products kind of kit. And I mean, this is a 1 ounce. And I think that, you know, it's pretty generous. I opened it last summer, and this is an oil that you're supposed to put on in your dry hair. So it's not a styling product. I think that it's more like a hydration product in between stylings, and I really appreciate it for that reason. Camellia oil is something that you find in hair care products kind of all around, so it was nice to just try it by itself. I'm not as familiar with Shu Uemura as a brand, but now, thanks to my positive experience with this product, now I am definitely curious. So I'm gonna have to look more into the line and see what else should I try next. But I really, really enjoyed this, especially because with my hair, for example, not all oils apply the same way like in my wet hair or my dry hair. So it was nice to try one that was especially for dry hair. Technically, there's like a tiny bit in there, but like I have to turn it over. Actually, I'm gonna just turn it over like right now and finish it up on my hair today, because I washed my hair yesterday, so it could use a little bit of a boost with oil. Let's move to makeup, because I do have a couple of makeup items here. Actually, no, last hair care. Last hair care, just a sample of the Ouai medium hair conditioner. Again, Ouai is fantastic. Whatever it is that they're doing over there, keep doing it, keep being awesome. I love Ouai. It's a great, great, great product line. Now, makeup. Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. That's the name of the product. All gone. I actually feel like I moved through this rather quickly, but I really like it. It's a really, really effective setting spray. It comes in like that same similar green color of the Hydro Grip primer. And I mean, this really does lock makeup into place without making your face feel like cardboardy or dry. So I really, really enjoyed this product. I would absolutely repurchase it. And in fact, I'm not gonna repurchase this right now because e.l.f. just announced that they are releasing their Power Grip setting spray, which I imagine is going to be shooting for duping this one, if I had to guess, because you know the Power Grip primer is shooting to dupe the Hydro Grip primer. So I imagine that their Power Grip setting spray is shooting for duping this one. So I'm very excited to try it, and I will buy it and see. That one, that Milk Makeup, very, very, very high on my impressions of like a favorite setting spray. I would repurchase that in a heartbeat. It is really, 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 really good. The crown jewel of this video, my Empty Tower 28 Magic Hour Cream Blush. I'm so proud of this one. There it is, all gone. I'm so happy about this one because again, like 2.5 years ago, I hadn't even tried cream blush ever. So the fact that I am finishing a cream blush, I think is a huge accomplishment. I do this unconscious thing of like trying to push my glasses up even when I'm not wearing my glasses because I'm so used to having them on. Anyways, Magic Hour is a really wearable shade. It's really easy for like a very like neutral look, and it goes with the majority of shades of makeup. So it's just an easy one to have. I'm not gonna repurchase it like right away because I have other cream blushes that I wanna use up because, you know, it's a cream product and they expire faster, but I would absolutely repurchase this one. In fact, today I'm wearing Happy Hour from the same line from Tower 28. Just kind of really diffuse, not super strong, because if you know that shade, Happy Hour, it is a pretty bright shade of pink, but I'm using it a little bit softer today. But Magic Hour is done. Very happy with that. I really like the Tower 28 cream blush formula. I'm actually working on a ranking of cream blush formulas video for you guys. So you'll see my more extended thoughts on the Tower 28 cream blush formula. And I mean, I think it's fair to say that I know that formula pretty well because I finished a whole cream blush. Next, on makeup, ABH Brow Wiz. This is just a brow pencil. I got this in a subscription box. It's really hard to see, but I cannot twist it any further up. ABH is at the top of the brow game for a reason. The products are really solid. This is a really good brow pencil that can help you like define and sculpt your brows in really one step. I would absolutely repurchase it. I actually got that one in a subscription box. I'm not gonna repurchase it right now because I'm doing really well with powders at the moment. Right now, I'm using the shade Tourmaline from the Danessa Myricks Groundworks Defining Neutrals palette, which is supposed to be like an all-face palette, including brows. I hadn't tried the brows until this week, and I'm very, very happy with the results. So for now, I'm probably not gonna repurchase something like the Brow Wiz. I'm actually thinking that maybe I'll pick up a few brow gels for the sake of convenience and like moving them around, but I'm probably not gonna repurchase a pencil for the moment because I'm really, really happy with the way that these powders are looking and giving me a really, really defined brow that I don't think looks super crazy. Like, I don't think that this is like 2016 Instagram brow. I don't think so. I think it looks pretty decent. It just looks like a really well-tinted brow in my opinion. Let's keep going with makeup. Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. This is like all dried out. There's nothing to see here. I will be repurchasing this in the Sephora sale because I really like it and because it's in a Sephora favorite set. And like by buying the set, like you're really getting pretty much the value of the mascara. This is a fantastic product. I would absolutely repurchase it. And like I just said, I will. So, I mean, not a lot to say. I'm sure that you've seen that mascara all over the internet. It's fantastic. It gives you wispy if you want it. It gives you separation. It gives you volume. It gives you drama. It is a really, really, really well formulated product. And the shape of the wand really allows you to do a lot with applying the mascara in a really uniform way. I really love that one. So yes, it is coming back to my life very, very soon. More makeup empties. Sephora Brow Volumizing Fiber Mascara. This is a product that, I don't know, I feel like I went through the valley with it. It's too thin for what I like in a brow gel. So it doesn't really give me any hold. And I feel like it doesn't really fill in the gaps that I needed to fill. In my opinion, I would not buy this unless I was buying it on sale. So like, you know, as part of the Sephora sale, all Sephora collection is gonna be 30% discount. But if your eyebrows are sparse in any way, shape or form, I would not buy this product personally because it is too liquidy and it doesn't give any hold. Revlon does much better brow gels than this for a lot less money at the drugstore. Just go get a Revlon one. You're gonna have a better time with that. I'm very happy about this one too. My mini Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the shade Strapless. I actually dug it all out, put it in a container, and then used the rest of it as an eyeshadow base, and that's how I finished it. But this is all done. I love the shade. I love the Caviar Stick formula. I will probably repurchase it during holiday time. I'm just gonna watch out and see if Laura Mercier puts it on a set of Caviar Sticks because they usually release sets during the holiday season, so I'm hoping that I can like repurchase that one and then get a couple of other shades. It makes for a fantastic eyeshadow base, especially that shade on someone of my skin tone. It's like a little bit of an eyeshadow primer with some shine, with some sparkle, but it's also beautiful by itself. It's like a go-to cream shadow for me on a no makeup day. Love that Laura Mercier. I have like just kind of some pieces of this. I don't think I have the whole container anymore. I just have this piece. If you recognize that printing, you are gonna see that this is the Oak Cleansing Balm from the Inkey list. I just, I finished one during this quarter. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This was one of the first oil-based cleansing balms that I've tried. And when I tried it, I thought it was amazing. And then I tried the Pharmacy Green Clean and I understand the difference. I'm sorry. The Oak Cleansing Balm from the Inkey list is not bad, but there are better products out there. I think that at its price point, it's good and it's effective, but it is really thick and it doesn't emulsify as well as something like the Pharmacy Green Clean does. So I would repurchase it in a pinch, but my go-to right now is the Pharmacy Green Clean. And I'm gonna stick to that for the moment because I really do think that it is a superior cleanser that is more gentle on the skin and does a better job at removing makeup in one go without as much effort. I'm gonna put this as makeup because, sunscreen, I guess you could say that this is like the gateway into skincare. It's the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Invisible Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 35. And I mean, this is supposed to be technically also a makeup primer. So sometimes I would wear this without a primer. I think this is a great sunscreen. I wish that the sun protection was higher. I wish it could be maybe like 40 or more, maybe 50. That's what I wish. But the fact that it is a clear sunscreen that works really well with most makeup products and really does provide sun protection is great. My husband loves that one. He loves the texture. He's a big texture guy when it comes to like the way that sunscreens feel on his face. So this is not my first one of these. I think this is actually like my second or my third, and I would absolutely repurchase it. I'm probably gonna put a couple bottles of that in my cart when I buy the Power Grip setting spray so that I can keep them in the skincare stash and we can have some sunscreen. Actually, the skincare stash is completely empty right now. I don't have any skincare backups at all, which is kind of amazing because last year I had quite a few. Okay, this is the last makeup item, the Sephora collection. What is this called? Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. I tend to pick up these bottles when I go to the mall, when I go to Sephora. It's one of those biphasic makeup removers. I like it to remove my eye makeup because even though I don't wear waterproof eyeliners or stuff like that or waterproof mascara, sometimes it helps to like give your oil-based cleanser a little bit of extra help. And sometimes mascara doesn't completely come off with a makeup remover like the Green Clean. Sometimes like you have to rub a little bit. So using that first to kind of soften those kinds of products is not a bad idea. I like that one. It's a good price point. It lasts quite a bit and it gets the job done. Before we move on to skincare, because everything that is left is skincare and fragrances, we have to talk about a declutter. I can't do this anymore. I just can't. This is the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation shade 380. You saw me pull this out of my declutter pile in my end of year declutter last year. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked so that you can go check it out. And I pulled it out and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it one more chance. I can't do this anymore. Like, with color corrector, with an illuminating primer, with a lighter shade of foundation, tinted sunscreen, whatever, I just don't like the finish. There's always something that I'm unhappy about when I use this product. Either the way that it wears, or the fact that it was just a terrible shade match for me, or the fact that it tends to kind of break and separate in my T-zone as the day goes by, no matter how good of a setting spray I'm using. It just led me to conclude that A, it was on sale for a reason and I shouldn't have bought it, and B, it's just not a product for me. So I mean, I really hate decluttering a product that has still so much quantity on it. I absolutely hate it, but I have suffered enough. I've tried, you can tell, I've tried. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. So it's going because it's not making me happy. And I felt like it was a pain to just like, okay, let's give it another try. Let's try this other thing. I was like, okay, no. Makeup should be fun. And this was sucking the fun out of my makeup. So it can be in my collection. It's done. Goodbye. Let's go into fragrance and then skincare. 2 fragrances. One is a mini and the other one is a travel size. So the mini is the Nest New York Madagascar Vanilla Oil. I would repurchase it, but not in this format because the rollerball is not great. I don't know if it's that the oil is too thick or that the rollerball is just not good quality, but getting this out of the product, like you have to play with the angles, you have to know your math to know the right angle to put it in your body. No, the oil itself is delightful. I actually saw it advertised at Sephora and I was like, oh, look, a better packaging because I think it's in a dropper in like the full size packaging. It's a really nice product and I really like the smell, but the rollerball on this thing is just a pain in the butt. So I would not repurchase that rollerball format, and it makes me wary of that size of rollerball format from Nest New York. I've had mini perfumes with the rollerball that works just fine, but I think it's that one. Like the plastic rollerballs from Nest are fine, but that one's metal and it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. And then I have my travel size of YSL Libre, which I got in a perfume sampler. Like that was the choice of the free perfume that I got. It's not a full size, but I mean, I love that fragrance. YSL Libre is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I love to wear it going out. I love to wear it on a day when I want to feel confident and powerful and just like that. So I'm not going to repurchase Libre right now, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be very long before I actually repurchase it and buy like an actual bottle, but I do appreciate having that 1 ounce size for travel because that is how I pretty much used it up. I just took it on most of my trips and it was like my going out perfume, or at least one of them. But I love it and I would absolutely repurchase it. Again, it's nice to have that kind of size to travel because I do travel a fair bit, but I love YSL Libre. Of course I was going to use it up. Let's move on to skincare. Okay, so like usual, I have a whole bunch of little lotions, like body lotion from hotels, because that's what I do. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of these 10 body lotion bottles that I took from hotels. All the gray ones are Gilchrist & Soames body lotion. The white ones are from This Works, and it's the Indizone body lotion, which kind of smells like eucalyptus. I really like both of those because they're very lightweight lotions that are gonna dry really fast before you get dressed, so you don't have to wait a super long time to take care of that. My prescription nighttime cream from my dermatologist, another tube gone. This is an oldie one. Selfless by Hyram, niacinamide and maracuja daily barrier support moisturizer. I got this because it was relatively affordable at one point when I didn't have anything better in the skincare stash. I don't think that is anything remarkable. It's okay. It's Inky List with like Hyram's name slapped on it. I don't think that it's a particularly remarkable formula. I would rather maybe probably buy CeraVe at the drugstore. I didn't think it did anything special. The one redeeming quality it has is that it's a very lightweight formula. So I did like it for that reason. Little Hotel body wash. I actually finished that up this week. It doesn't really have any brand, but it does say it has goji berry and sea salt extracts. It's a really nice one. I like how it smells too. Good Molecules Gentle Retinol Cream. I really like this as retinol for beginners. I would still run it by my dermatologist if I was using retinol for the first time, but it really is gentle and it's a nice one to use to like see the results hold over time. I've noticed both times that I've used this, because this is my second tube, that after I've used it for a couple of months, I usually have several months of like really good skin, which is where I am right now. I'm in a really good skin moment right now. I don't know if it's because it's the springtime and like the drier weather is gone or what, but I also credit this gentle retinol. I think that this is a really nice concentration of retinol for me because, you know, sometimes my skin likes to be sensitive. But that one works really well for me. I really like Good Molecules products in general. e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream, very lightweight, but I am noticing that I feel like my under eyes want heavier eye creams now. They are getting drier as time goes by, and that felt like not enough for really like giving me something of value when it comes to like something that was really hydrating or really repairing or really nourishing. It just was a little thin. So I would repurchase it to use it in like the hotter months of the year when I don't want to use super heavy products. But the reality of it is, you know, I'm going to be 39 in a couple of months. So I think that it's just the time for me to use heavier weight eye creams. That one is just a little light right now, but the price point is great and it does hydrate. One of the Papa sponges from Shop Miss A, this one, it was just old. It just needed to be decluttered. I don't use sponges very often, if I'm honest. So it takes me a while to go through one of those Papa sponge packets. You know, you can buy them at Shop Miss A, you can buy them on Amazon. They're very cheap, and the sponges are really good. Okay, we're almost done, I promise. Oh, here's the rest of the packaging from the Oak Cleansing Balm, just so that you can see the rest of it. Herbivore Aquarius Pore Purifying Clarity Cream. Oh, there it is. I don't know. It was okay. It is a thicker cream, so it's nice to use in the winter months. I don't know about the clarifying part. Like, I don't know where that claim comes from. For the winter months, it's an okay cream. I prefer others. Not the first time I've used a Herbivore product, but it's one of those brands that is like still not giving me enough. I don't know if it's the clean beauty part of it that is like not cutting it for me. Maybe I need my stronger lab-made ingredients to be to feel like I'm seeing results. But I don't know. That one was just like, I don't know. One of those products that is like, I have no feelings. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. So that leaves me with kind of like, well, I don't know if I would try another Herbivore product. Like, the brand hasn't really necessarily caught my attention. I got that in a subscription box, so it's like, that's what it is. It's Okay, we're almost done here. Sephora, what am I saying? e.l.f. Super Nourish Face Oil. This has jojoba oil and rosehip oil. I love this little thing. This is my second bottle, almost done. Well, this one's done. And I will probably repurchase it when I repurchase the Power Grip Setting Spray. I really like it. Again, I really enjoy having face oils. It really works for my dry combo skin as far as like really giving it some hydration that my skin can hold on to really fast. And I feel like it makes for really nice makeup primers. So that one, because of its affordability, 2, because it has rosehip oil, which works really well with my skin, and 3, because I do see a difference in the hydration that it provides my skin. I would absolutely repurchase it. And you know, that one is like all positive experiences. I really do like it. Okay, next, Laneige Radiancy Cream. This is a vitamin C moisturizer. The only other skincare product from this type that I had tried from Laneige was the sleeping cream. Water sleeping mask is what it's called, which I love. I love, especially in very hot months and in very dry climates. This one, it's really good, and it's a really easy way to get your vitamin C in with your moisturizer. I do feel like the packaging is like made in a way to give you less product. Like, I feel like I went through this super fast. It lasted maybe 6 weeks, not as much. And so like, I don't know that is the best value for money, because I just feel like the packaging is just too thick. And in the end, like, the container itself doesn't have that much product. And like, to me, that's a little bit disappointing. Second to last product, Sephora Collection C&E Ultra Glow Toner. Really nice toner. At the moment, I'm not using a toner, I'm using an essence. I like to pick up the Sephora Collection toners from time to time to, you know, keep them in the stash and just have a toner available. And that one is really, really nice, very lightweight, very, very quick to absorb. So I would absolutely repurchase. And last but not least, a Pharmacy Green Clean. This one is in Chamomile Rose Latte. So this one is from the holiday set that I bought last November. This is my favorite cleansing balm. To be honest, I haven't tried too many, but that one is my favorite cleansing balm. So I would absolutely repurchase it. I'm just waiting for the holiday season. This year, I think instead of buying one holiday set, I'm gonna buy 2. And there it is. There you have it. Those are all my skincare, makeup, fragrance, hair care, all my beauty Empties candles from January, February, and March of 2024. Tell me, what have you been loving so far? What is your most proud empty of the last quarter? Did you finish up a makeup product? Did you finish up a big jar of skincare? Any hair care that you love? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you for joining me once again in my shenanigans in this channel. I hope that you enjoy the video, and I will see you very, very soon with a new one. Bye-bye.